Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Crochet Studio 22. In today's video, we'll be making this wonderful mini skirt. Very easy to be done, very fast to be done as well. It is beginner friendly. If you know your stitches, we will be using single, half double crochet and the double crochet. So if you're familiar with your stitches, following the pattern, because I am doing it as I like to say, stitch by stitch, row by row, together with you guys. It is very easy to follow it. The pattern is going pretty fast, regardless of how experienced you are as a crocheter. You can finish it in just, let's say, 1 or 2 days over the weekend, depending again on how much time you have to spend on your crochet. So the pattern looks like this. It is a little bit see-through, but if you want, guys, as I'm saying in the video, here on the top I made my my waistband, and if you don't want this like top part to be visible, you can just go on with the double crochet all the way until, let's say, until the part which you want to hide, let's say it like that, and then continue with the mesh pattern, right? But even like this, it is not so much see-through, as you can see on the pictures which are on my thumbnail. Again, you can wear it, you can make it like this and maybe wear something longer. It is really perfect for the summer days, or you can leave it like this and I don't know, wear it in the beach, in a pool, on a night out. It is a really beautiful pattern, fitting for everybody. You don't need a lot of measuring or anything, to be honest with you. And I will pass with you guys everything from the waistband all the way till the down, and in the end we will finish with the string. And as you can see on mine, I've put some pearls in the end, and I think it looks really nice like this. So let's get started with our pattern. So as I said, guys, time to start our pattern. Before we do, I want to show you that the yarn I will be using. It is this one. It is 100% pure combed cotton. I will be using the hook number 3, and at the end we will need the scissors. For this video you won't be needing any of the stitch markers or anything, and basically that's it. So I have my yarn here opened. This is how I use it. I like to pull it here from the middle, and I keep it in a simple mason jar. So we are going to start with our foundation chain, and to measure our foundation chain, it needs to be in the multiples of 8, first and foremost. And second, when we make our foundation chain, it needs to fit nicely around our waist. Okay, so either start making your foundation chain in the multiples of 8 and then just try it around your waist, or use the measuring tape and measure it and then see how it goes. Me personally, I always like to try the pieces on myself once I make them. So I will be using that method. So we will start with slip stitch to make our loop, and we will start our foundation chain in the multiples of 8 until you reach the length of it to fit around your waist. Now that we finished our foundation chain, we are going to connect with our very first stitch that we made in order to make a circle. So with our needle, we're going to connect with the slip stitch. So with our needle, we are going to go here like this and just pull through the yarn. And now we are going to chain 2, and we are going to start making a double crochet in each and every stitch all the way in the round. Okay, so we are placing a double crochet. Great, my yarn entered my coffee. Lovely. So double crochet in each and every stitch. We are working it in the round, and I will meet you guys when we reach the end of this. I finished my first row. This is how it looks like. Now it is time to make the connection here with the slip knot. Just before you do that, guys, make sure that your work is not twisted. Okay, I like to lay it down like this, just to make sure that everything is okay. So now what we are going to do, on top of our 1-2 chain, we are going to make a slip knot. And now we are going to chain 2 again. Okay, and we are going to continue placing the double crochet in each and every stitch all the way again in the round till the end, and that will be your second row. And after that you will make one more row of the double crochets. So in total you will have 3 rows of the double crochets, and that will be our waistband. So sorry. Yes, so that will be our waistband. If you want yours to be wider, thicker, however you want, you can make more rows. So, but for me, I will just make 3. So go on and make your rows of the double crochet. Remember, at the end of the row, we are always joining with a slip stitch on top of the chain 2, and we are starting the row always with the chain 2. So once we finish all these double crochet rows, I will meet you back, guys, after my row 3, and then we continue with our pattern. Happy crochet! And we are back. I finished my 3 rows of the double crochet, and now we will start our row where we are going to make the mesh. So we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is replacing a double crochet and the chain 1, and we are going to skip 1 stitch and go into the second one, placing a double crochet. And then we are going to chain 1, again skip 1 stitch, go into the second one, place a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, and like this again we will be going all the way till the end, until it is time to connect with the beginning of our row here. So double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 into the second one, double crochet, and like this all the way around. We reached the end of the row, and now we are going to chain 1, and we are going to make a connection in the second chain. We made the chain 3, so in the second loop of the chain, the slip stitch, we're gonna connect, and this is what we have so far. And we need to have a total of 3 rows of our mesh. Sorry guys, 2 rows of the mesh. Okay, so again we are going to chain 3, and now we will go on top of our double crochet from the previous row. Again, chain 1, double crochet on top of the previous double, and again like that we will be alternating all the way till the end. Till the end of this row. I finished my 2 rows of the mesh, and this is what we have so far. Now we will go into making our clusters or flowers. I like to call them flowers because it just sounds better and nicer. So now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to skip this first double crochet, and we will go into this second one, and now we will work a treble stitch, which means we are going to yarn over twice like this, and on top of this one, this double crochet here, we're gonna make our treble crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So the yarn over and pull through 2 you're gonna do 3 times, and again 1 more treble crochet in the same stitch like this, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. These are 2. We need to have a total of 7 treble crochets, all in the one same stitch. Okay, maybe it's going to be a bit harder, guys. So this is 4, and 5, oops, oh my god, this yarn is killing me, 6, and the final 7th. Okay, like this. And now again we are going to skip this double crochet, and then we will go into the second one, placing 1 treble. So on top of that one, one treble, and again we're gonna skip this one, go into the second one, 7 treble crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again we are going to skip this one and go into the next one. On top of it, place 1 treble crochet. And like this we will finish our entire row. So in every second post, because the double crochet from your previous row we call a post, so in every second post now you will skip this one into this one, 7 treble crochets, then skip one into the second one, just 1 treble crochet, and just like this we will work all the way till the end of this row. I finished my first row, guys. This is what we have so far, and now we are going to pass on our second row, and our second and third one now from here will be exactly the same in these clusters or flowers, as I like to call them. So now we are going to chain 3. Just let me do my work properly. 1, 2, 3, and we are going to place a treble crochet into the 4th post. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into this 4th one. So, and in this 4th one we will be placing 7 treble crochets. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we will make a treble crochet on top of the previous treble here. And now again 7 treble crochets into the 4th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 4th one, and here again we will be placing 7 treble crochets. And my advice to you guys is don't make them very tight. Keep them nice and loose, not too loose, just make sure that you're not making them tight, because if you do, then your work will start curving, and that is not the look that we want to go for. If your yarn that you're working with is not very flexible, then use a needle 1 or even 2 sizes bigger. That is a way to make that those type of yarns more flexible. So now that we made 7 trebles, we are going to place a treble on top of previous one. And this is what we have so far. So this is our 2nd row of these flowers clusters. You're gonna finish that one and 1 more. So you need to have total of 3 rows of this clusters. Okay, so once we finish this three rows, I will be back so we can continue our pattern from there. We finished our 3 rows with the clusters or flowers, and this is how our work looks so far. So now we are going to continue, and we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, and we are going to skip 1, and into the 2nd one we will place a double crochet, and then again chain 1, skip 1 and double crochet, chain 1 again, skip this one and a double crochet, chain 1 and skip this one and a double crochet, chain 1, and we are skipping this one and double crochet here, and again chain 1 and skip this one and double crochet here, chain 1, skip this one and double crochet here, and chain 1, skip and double crochet here. So this is our pattern for the mesh, as you probably figured out by now. And like this we will work all the way in a round. And after this round we will make one more row of the double crochets, just like we did here, guys. We will chain 3 and then go on top of this post and chain 1 and on top of this post. So in the end you need to have 2 rows of this mesh pattern. Here's the 2 rows of the mesh, and this is how our work looks right now. Now for the next 2 rows will be the rows of double crochet in each and every stitch. So now we are going to start with a chain 2, and in the chain 1 place we're placing 1 on top of the post, 1 in the chain 1 space, 1 on top of the post, 1, and like this we will be going, like this we will be going all the way in a round till the end of this row. We will connect it here in the end, and our next row will be again another row of the double crochets in each and every stitch. So in total we need to have 2 rows of just double crochets. Okay, and this is how that looks like. So again we are making double crochet on top of the double from previous row, 1 double in this chain 1 space, and then again double on top of this double. Okay, so 1 and 1 more row of just double crochets. Finished the 2 rows of the double crochet, and this is how our work looks right now. So after this what we need to do is just 1 row of the mesh pattern. So we will now chain 3, and we are going to skip 1 into the next one. I assume that you guys already know, but let me do a couple of stitches with you. Chain 1, skip 1 and a double crochet into the second, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, and chain 1, skip 1 and the double crochet, and again chain 1, skip 1 and the double crochet. So like this we're going all the way in around just this 1 row of the mesh. I finished 1 row of the mesh, and now in the next 4 rows we will be making our flower pattern. So here we made 3 rows, but now we are going to make 4. So again I will start with you guys. We are going to make chain of 3. We are going to skip this one, and on top of the next post we are going to make 7 treble crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So these are the 7 treble crochets, and then we are skipping this one, and into the next post we are making 1 treble crochet. And we are continuing with, again, skipping this post, and into this one we will be making 7 treble crochets. So we are repeating the row of our clusters, basically of these flowers, and this time not 3 but 4 rows of the flowers we will make. And if you cannot remember how to do this, just go back a little bit into the video when we were doing this one. It is exactly the same. Again, just this time we will make 4 rows of it, and I will come back, guys, once I finish my 4 rows. So see you later and happy crochet. Hey guys, our work right now looks like this. I made 4 rows of the flowers, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now what we are going to make is we are going to chain 2, and now we'll repeat what we did here in this, let's say, middle part. So we will go with the 2 rows of the mesh, and then we have 2 rows of the double crochet and 1 row of the mesh, and after that, instead of 4, we will make 5 rows of our flowers. So just go back into the video, into this part. So basically now we will be completely repeating this part: 2 rows of mesh, 2 rows of the double crochet, 1 row of the mesh, and then just instead of 4 we will be making 5 rows of these clusters and flowers. So this is how our skirt will be going. I will go on to make my work, and after I finish that I will come back to you guys. Guys, I am back. My skirt is finished. This is how it looks at the bottom. So what we did is, here we have the 3 rows of the clusters, here we have 4, and at the end we have 5. So if you want this longer, then you can just repeat these rows here with the mesh part, and then you can go on and create, you know, another set of clusters, or simply here at the end you can, instead of 5, you can prolong them for 6 or 7 rows. So what we are missing now is to make the string that will go around our waistband. And what I want to do is, I have these blue pearls that I want one of them to be on each end of the string. So first I will show you how we are going to start making our string without anything. So you will have to measure your string by placing it. So this is 1, and then 2 and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now when we came at the end of the string, just pull out this piece of yarn, and here you can make a knot, or later on in the end we can put another pearl. But now let's put our string in. So our skirt, if I mean, depending on your skill, for example, my connection where we started all of it is here, as you can see, almost invisible. So basically for your skirt you can start anywhere you want. If your connection is visible, try to put it here at the back somewhere in the middle. Okay, so what we're going to do, since here we made 3 rows of the double crochet, we will be weaving in through the mid row, basically the second one. So we're gonna take our string like this, and we're gonna put it in between 2 double crochets, and then we're gonna skip, let's say 3 of them, or 2 or 4, okay, but let's say 3. I will be going on the 3, and then we are going to bring it back in, and again we are going to skip 3, put it in, and from the back again after 3 we are going to bring it back in, and like this we will weave in our string. And once we reach this part here, I will come back to you guys so I can show you for the ones that are putting the pearls. I will show you how we are going to put the pearl on this end as well. Okay, I've reached now the end, and as you can see here, I stayed with like 5 double crochets in the middle. I could go in, but then it would be too much, so 5 in the middle to stay here is more than enough. Now if you're working without the pearl, you can just take these 2, as I already told you, go like this twice and make your knot, or as however you want it, and then weave in your ends here in the string. But if you're working with the pearls, let me show you what I am doing with mine. So I take one end of it and I put it through this pearl like this. Of course, the pearls that I'm using are having this hole in the middle big enough for my yarn to pass through. If yours doesn't, you can use the needle. So I put it one yarn through, and I'm gonna keep it down like this, and then I'm gonna take a second tail and put it through as well. And now these 2 tails I'm going to put down like this, and with the help of my hook I will try to keep it centered. Here from the bottom I'm gonna take this yarn and pull it through like this, and one more time from this side like this, and that is going to create a knot on this side like this, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side as well. I'm gonna put it through like this, and this knot, this tail, put it through this, and in this way I have created 2 knots. And now you can go on and just weave in your tails. I'm gonna use my tapestry needle because that is going to make my work much easier when it comes to weaving in these ends. Okay, so I weaved in my ends. You can see that this part here is a little bit wider, thicker, but you can always stretch it out a bit if it is bothering you compared to this part. So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you liked it. This is, for me, very beautiful skirt pattern, very easy to be done. Again, beginner friendly. If you know your stitches, this is something easy to be done, very fastly done. I like the projects that are done that you can finish, let's say, pretty fast. So write me in the comments your suggestions. If you have some complaints, write me what you would like to see in the next of my videos. Please like and subscribe, and I really hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.